It's like we were just here.
I know. How's it going?
I'm doing good, but not as great as you are. What a tremendous finish. What a fun fight while it lasted. But man, you were vicious tonight. What did she do to you get you so mad?
I mean, I have no ill will towards it. Maybe that's better for me. I do better against nice people than people I really want to fuck up. Then I get in my own way. But yeah, she comes out hard. She makes it a fun fight. You don't always get that in an opponent. So, I got to give credit to my dance partner. But at the same time, I've just been working a lot on myself, on my game, working on being confident, and just really honing my skills and sharpening them. I've been doing a lot of work on my ground game as well. And I'm becoming as confident at that as my striking. And to blend it all together, that just makes the fight so much easier.
And she didn't start off. I mean, she just came at you. She was going hard in the paint. Did that already say to you, like, okay, perfect? She's giving me the openings that I need. We're not gonna fill this thing out, process. No, we're going. But I see the mistakes, so I'm gonna capitalize.
Well, I mean, I feel like the first 2 minutes were kind of slow. I feel like she usually starts a little faster. So there was respect there from both of us. And then once she finally started going, it was kind of nice because then I could see what was happening. I could start to get the timing and feel the heat. She definitely hits hard, but like so do most of the people I fight. Yeah, I felt like I was able to use my experience, able to get underneath, use my grappling. We worked hard on not getting hip thrown, not getting tripped up. I feel like it was a big improvement even since my last fight, how I did against her. So I'm really happy about that performance.
It was fantastic. What was the talks like between rounds 1 and 2 to keep you focused and sharp?
Um, my corner was just telling me where to be heavy, how to not let her get her guard back, hitting the duck unders and hitting the feints and all the combos that we worked on in camp that she's gonna eat. We kind of went away from some of the kicks, but then we went back to them in the middle of the round, and you just got to be fluid. And I think me and my corner did a great job of being fluid in that and seeing what was open and going for that instead of just sticking to like, okay, this is what we're doing and not budging with that.
Awesome. What surprised you from her that you think, okay, this is good. I'm glad you did that because on Monday morning we're gonna work on that with the team. If anything.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I did pretty good. I don't know. What do you think I should work on after that?
You know what? Just keep it going. Really, that now you build off of it, and the fact that you will, spoiler alert, be in that top 10. This is really the trajectory I'm sure you wanted to get going.
Yeah.
Please walk me through that finish. It was just a thing of beauty, highlight reel for days. How did you see it? How able to execute that choke?
Well, she gave me her neck. She was trying to shoot on me. And it's just like a position that I've been doing really well in the gym. When people shoot on me, I've been able to get my little wrist around their neck. I got like skinny, bony arms. Everyone tells me that. So I have big biceps, but bony wrist. So they're able to sneak in there and get in deep. I mean, I didn't even really roll her over. I was just trying to finish the choke, and she rolled to relieve the pressure. And we worked on that a lot. Me and my coach Johnny Faria, we worked on just keeping the elbow tucked and being able to use my hips to get that final squeeze when they roll over. And yeah, I'm really happy that I was finally able to do some jiu-jitsu in my fight and get a finish with submission because I've been getting them in the gym. And I think that was the first step to just get them in the gym, get them in competition. I've been doing grappling competitions a lot too, and building that confidence to go for something when it's there, as opposed to just going to where I've been more comfortable in the past.
Absolutely. That guillotine was just a thing of beauty. Dustin Poirier would probably love that and be proud.
I was inspired. Thanks, Dustin. Thanks, Anthony Smith. Thanks, all you guys.
Just as your performance was amazing in the cage, what I thought was also great and just beautiful to see is when you talked to Karen Bryant and saw some of your peoples out there. What was that like? It was like a little victory lap you had.
Yeah, they were like, go this way. And I was like, my friends are this way. So they had to wait for a second. But my mom and my two brothers came to support. And my middle brother, Brian, he hasn't been able to see me fight in years. So that was really awesome to see him there and just be able to put on my best performance in front of him. So that was for you, Brian. And coincidentally, my manager, whose name is also Brian, it's his birthday. So I also wanted to, get that guillotine for him. Maybe he gets an extra 10% from Dana. For that, he could spend it on something nice. So, yeah.
That's awesome. How do you guys celebrate this week? I mean, there goes the birthday present. How do you celebrate in Vegas this weekend?
I don't know. I haven't won in Vegas in a while, so we'll see. We'll see where the wind blows me. Maybe I'll go to that little concert or something. No, I'm not doing that. I'm too old.
Last for me, with this potential top 10 ranking comes all kinds of action, all kinds of problems. Good problems, bad problems. There's a target on your back now. Who do you want to see next, and how soon do we get you in that cage?
ASAP. I called out Andrade. I feel like I matched well with Rebus. We did a whole camp for her, and she got COVID. Who else? Anyone. Anyone can get it. I beat Lemos. I still believe that. I think with the confidence that I have now, I'd beat her again. The Zhao Ningyan is another one I had a really close fight against. I felt like I beat her. Those girls both went on to fight for the title. So I'm confident that I belong. I'm confident that I deserve that run. And my age ain't nothing but a number. I'm getting more ferocious. I'm more mature in my fight IQ. And I'm not slowing down. It's not like I can't hang with the kids. I'm beating up the kids. So give me some more.
That's what's up. The only number that'll matter now is that 9. Congrats on the win, and enjoy Vegas the weekend.
Thank you.
Oh, so you're a grappler now.
Yeah, it's fun.
Your first finish in 4 years and your first submission win ever. How does that feel?
It feels great. I still haven't processed it. I'm like, every now and then I look over at my corner. I'm like, yo, is this real? But I've been working for it for a long time, and it just came down to confidence. Like, there's been so many times where I get in that position. Even in this fight, I got to that position and I didn't jump for it. I was worried she'd pop her head out. I wasn't sure if I really had it, or I was more comfortable just kneeing her in the face instead. And for whatever reason, I felt like I had it. I felt like it was worth the risk, and it paid off.
Was that something in camp that you saw? Like, did you kind of foresee that that was going to come up at some point during the fight?
I didn't think she was gonna shoot on me, so it wasn't even really in the game plan. Like, we didn't work on it backstage or anything, but it's something that I've been hitting a lot in the gym. My guillotines, my transitions from the defended guillotines, like all that has been, really, really developing in the gym. And so for me to be able to cinch that, get it in there, that felt real good.
Well, congratulations on that. And then finally, the Jessica Andrade fight, I think it makes perfect sense. Your first fight, it was your first return fight back in the UFC, fight of the night. I guess if you were to get that fight next, obviously you two have definitely changed throughout the years, but what do you see in that fight that you like about it?
I just think it's going to be a banger. The first one was, and I think we've both gotten better since then. We've both won and lost some big fights. So I feel like this would be another one that can get me straight to that title shot if I win. Win over Andrade has gotten a lot of people the title shot, and I believe I can do it. I even had a moment in that fight where I dropped her. I think anyone who pressures me, it helps me find those openings, and it helps me get that power power, I take some of their power and use it against them, you know? So I feel like it would be a fun fight, one that's like I have a lot of material to prepare for, but also I can just show where I've gotten better. And I think hey, I'm a grappler now. Like I can do it all. So we'll see how she approaches grappler Ange.
Congratulations. Enjoy it.
Thanks.
And I know you would much rather fight in front of fans, and I know we were talking about fighting the Apex, but now in the Apex, now you got to finish.
Hey.
So does it change your thoughts on the Apex a little bit?
We'll see. It's still cool to fight in front of fans. It's cool to have that victory lap and to hit people's hands and get photos with them. You get a little bit here, but not as much.
Yeah.
And just hearing those oohs and ahs in the cage, it really pumps you up. So I think it's I still prefer fighting in an audience with like a huge crowd, but I hope people were watching. I hope people were entertained at home because it was a hell of a fight.
Yeah. And, listening to you talk about your experience and stuff, it's been since, 2020 since you've had multiple wins in a row. Do you feel like you're fighting better than ever right now? You talked about the experience and how you're getting things together, but do you feel like you're fighting better right now than you ever have?
Yeah, I mean, that 2020 is like when I had my 10-fight win streak, right? Regardless of what the judges were saying. But I think every fight I get better. And it's just, it's just a matter of believing in myself and not letting those losses take away from my self-value. I think that's happened a lot where I get to these fights that for whatever reason mean a big deal to me, and I feel like, oh, I have to win this one, and I've just like gotten in my own way. I've hesitated, not really gone in as confident as I should have. In this fight, I felt really confident in there, and it just takes working on yourself, working on the mental side, working on just fixing those holes in your game. And like I've always worked on the physical side, but never really the mental. So I think that's helped a lot.
100%. You looked awesome tonight. Congrats on
Thank
the
you.
victory.
Thanks.
Thank you.